guys? Welcome back to Cleveland on the Rocks. We're back at License Bourbon Bar. I'm Matt. That's Matt. We're about to drink some Blue Run. So what do you know about this Blue Run?
The Blue Run, this one's actually the rye. We're looking at 65% corn, 30% rye, 5% malt. So when you taste this, basically what the tasting notes say, you're going to hit a little bit of cinnamon. The rye itself is going to be very potent, which is going to give you that spicy pepper taste. Not a bad thing if you're getting into rye or don't really know rye or have struggles opening up labels or
like
bottles itself. So rye are kind of unique in a way that the pepperiness opens up your palate. So everyone that's a bourbon drinker knows, like, you know, the first one's a little bit rough. After that, it's smooth sailing.
That initial burn you get, that's that rye on it. So if you're drinking a rye, you're going to initially have that all the time.
Right. So with this one, it's going to take that pepperiness. It's going to hit you a little bit on the sides of the tongue, and then kind of smooth it all out. But, you know, you're going to know it's there. It's going to punch you in the face. And then after that, it should be quite enjoyable to where you get to taste, like, the malt in it and the corn and kind of, like, the aging process that they did. I believe this one, they said, was about 4 years aged in an oak barrel. So we're going to get little oak notes, which also adds a little bit of spice. So
that's why they can call that a bourbon still, right?
Yeah. I'm
with the 4 year.
I'm going to guess this one's going to be pretty spicy, man.
Nice. What do we got? Do we use those two?
You want them? No. These are clean?
Yeah. That'll work. I feel like this is going to be fantastic.
I hope so.
Honestly, because this is one of the bottles I've been looking for like a super, super long ass time. But this isn't even the one I was looking for, but I found it and it was Blue Run, so I figured why not? We're going to go at all of them anyway, so.
Right.
But once we find the Kentucky, just the bourbon one that's not rye, I feel like that's going to be great.
Right.
And I feel like this one should be good too. Hopefully this is up there with Masterson's. You have Masterson's, right?
Masterson's is delicious.
I love Masterson's.
Oh, cheers.
All right. You want to tell me what you're smelling there? Ooh.
So right off the bat, I get malt to the nose first, followed by that rye spice.
I get some ethanol on top of like a charred wood barrel.
You get definitely the wood oak, a little leathery, and tobacco on the back notes.
It smells good.
And kind of a hint of caramel.
Yeah, it's got a sweet note on the end.
Right. All right, let's try it out.
Cheers. Oh, wow. Yeah, it definitely catches you in the front. It don't burn at all.
Doesn't burn at all.
It's not bad. Nothing has been burning for me today. I don't know what's going on, but this is good. It cleans up delicious. Super nice after that first initial taste of it. And I'll bet you the second taste is much better than that.
Yeah.
I'll bet. Still there.
It's delicious.
It's not bad though. This is actually really good. So how would you compare this to the Angel's Envy Rye?
So the Angel Envy Rye, to me, like, okay, so that's kind of like starting and finishing molasses. So it kind of gets your palate ready for the rye bite. This is just punch you in the face rye.
Yeah,
like I said, it kind of hits you on the sides of the tongue and then kind of moves forward throughout the tongue with all the spice.
Yeah.
It doesn't go back as much as like normally it would.
Exactly.
But
it's
I mean,
strong. But it's a good strong. There's no burn whatsoever. Just absolutely perfect.
Right.
Like I would actually just sit there and drink this.
This is
Do you
flavorful.
want to put a piece of ice in this or?
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, we can try it out.
Normally we try to throw like 2 in it, but I don't feel like there's
much
really left in my cup. We could throw 1 in and see what happens here.
So, like, my experience, if you ever get a bourbon that's a little too spicy,
that's when you usually put your ice in.
You put your ice in it, it smooths it out. Start off with 1 cube. That way it doesn't really affect the flavor.
Right.
But then if it's still too spicy, then you're going to just put your bourbon on the rocks.
Your ethanol smell goes away, though. It doesn't burn as much when you put your nose over it.
No.
It kind of cleared it up a little bit.
More of the caramel in the malt.
Yeah, it's going to be...
And that rye.
This should be a little sweeter.
All right.
Ready? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Completely different.
So now it heightens a smoky taste to it. Still no burn whatsoever. It's super clean. It still finishes with like a caramel taste, like a dried graham cracker where it's like not buttered or anything, where it's like a more wet taste. It's more drier.
Right.
And yeah,
That's good.
Honestly, I would drink this with 1 piece of ice and a whole half a glass, and I think that would be like perfect. Because then it'd give me the in the middle of what it used to taste like with neat with the 1 piece of ice.
Right. It really
I think
smooths it out, takes the bite away from the size of the tongue. You're really getting kind of the nurture that they did with their oak barrels.
This one's super good. I like this. I think I'm gonna actually start going to look for all these now and have the whole collection going back here.
You know how many of these that they have?
I've seen 4 pictures of 4 different ones. That doesn't mean that there's only 4. That just means that's all I've seen so far. But I feel like that's gonna be great. I'm gonna have to look for those.
Yeah, I mean this is a new company. It's not like your Weller company that's been around forever. I believe they've only been around about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So kudos to that, man. Very delicious.
Definitely. This is good. So if you guys do go to the store and you guys do see this, I would definitely pick this up. I think you probably
I
pick this
definitely
up.
would too.
This would be one where I would love to have on the shelf all the time, to have people that come over try this with me, and fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But like we say in all the videos, if you guys are drinking while you're watching us, which I hope you are, because I like to drink, so I hope you are, don't drink and drive. Get an Uber. Call your mom. Call your sister. Call TJ. Call who you got to call. Get home safe. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikToks, all them things. Cleveland on the Rocks. And we'll catch you guys next time.